What are the best cities to live in near Charlotte? Stay tuned. Welcome back to part 2 of the video where we review niche.com's list of the top 10 suburbs in the greater Charlotte area. If you missed the first video, we'll put a link right here where you can review number 6 through 10. And you want to stay tuned for this part of the video where we review number 1 through 5. Coming in at number 5 is Marvin, North Carolina, actually right beside Weddington, North Carolina. So it is southeast of Charlotte City Center. You have great access to the Charlotte area. And again, you're gonna find some of the most luxurious homes in Marvin and some of the best schools as well. Niche.com gave Marvin an overall rating of an A+. They also gave it an A+ for public schools, an A- for housing, and a C- for nightlife, which it is a little bit more rural, which is kind of the appeal, right? It's very family oriented and very community oriented. So you're not going to have a huge nightlife scene. You're going to be a little bit more into the country, which is why people love it. When you call Marvin home, you're about 30 to 45 minutes from Charlotte City Center, depending on traffic, and you're about 35 to 40 minutes away from the Charlotte International Airport. So you have that nice rural aspect while still being super close to Charlotte. Homes in Marvin feature impeccable amenities, fantastic features, and they're usually on spacious lots. Niche.com has the average price point for Marvin at $686,000, which if you find a home for that price point, you better jump on it because the average price point's actually a little bit closer to $1 million. From eloquent golf course and equestrian estates to gated and swimming pool communities, Marvin has it all. If you're looking for that fantastic community with the great amenities and that luxurious home that has every bell and whistle, then you definitely want to check out Marvin. Marvin's best known for its easy location, low taxes, and excellent schools, having some of the best rated schools in the area, and most notably Marvin Ridge High School, ranked number 10 in the state and number 275 in the nation. Coming in at number 4, you have Fort Mill, South Carolina. It's actually neighbors Tega Cay. It's a fantastic community right in South Carolina. There's a lot of great city center spots. You have the historic downtown, you have Kingsley, and you have Baxter Village as well. Niche.com gave Fort Mill an overall rating of an A+. They gave it an A for housing, A+ for families, a B for cost of living, and an A+ for schools, which Fort Mill is very well known for their schools. Niche.com had their average price point at 2 nickels and a paperclip. Niche.com had their average price point at $340,000, but the average price point's actually a little closer to $530,000. And when you call Fort Mill, South Carolina home, you're about 30 to 45 minutes from Charlotte City Center. And when you arrive in Fort Mill, you're going to find a ton of fantastic housing options. And there's a lot of variety too. You're gonna have some great single family options, townhome options, some luxury communities as well that has some fantastic amenities. And you'll also have some historic downtown homes too. And the lifestyle in Fort Mill is fantastic. You're super close to Lake Wylie, giving you a ton of access that the lake has to offer if you want to go on the boat for a day, if you just want to do some skiing. There's also some fantastic parks and a lot of walkable downtown areas as well, like Baxter Village. You also have Kingsley if you want to grab a quick bite to eat with some friends. So if you want to live in a small town, super close to all Charlotte has to offer, with some fantastic communities and some great schools, definitely check Fort Mill out. Are you currently looking for a home here in the greater Charlotte area, or just want to keep an eye on what's available right here in your backyard? We have one of the most accurate and up-to-date search engines available for our clients. Much more accurate than Zillow or Redfin. If you are currently looking for your dream home, then all you have to do is scan this QR code. It takes you to our website, and then you get to stay 100% up to date on the most accurate information and use our search engine, our website for free. And the best part is, if you create an account on our website, it'll allow us to communicate. I'll be able to see all the homes you're currently looking at. I'll be able to build customized searches to really help you through the process and answer any questions you may have. We can also set up showings so you can see the ones you really want to look at. So start your home search today by checking out our website here, and let's go ahead and find your dream home. All right, guys, so number 3 on the list comes in at Weddington, North Carolina, which is just southeast of Charlotte, North Carolina. Weddington is known for its large homes, spacious yards, and equestrian facilities. Weddington exudes a rural charm while still giving you fantastic access to all Charlotte has to offer. Niche.com gave Weddington an overall A+. They gave it an A+ for its schools, which Weddington is well renowned for their schools. Their schools are consistently ranked as some of the best in the entire state. They also gave it an A for housing and an A+ for families. Niche.com again got their average price point just a little bit off. They had it at $549,000. The average price point for a home here in Weddington is going to be closer to $1.15 to $1.2 million. And I will tell you, Weddington is known for having some of the most highly sought after real estate in all of the greater Charlotte area. Weddington is home to some of the most luxurious and eloquent estates that you will find in the area. You'll also have some fantastic amenity-rich communities with a lot of equestrian facilities. When you call Weddington home, you're only going to be about 20 to 40 minutes from Charlotte City Center, so you get to go to work, have all the access to the big city amenities, then escape home to your nice rural charm at your luxurious home on that spacious lot. So if you are looking for a community with fantastic schools, luxurious custom-built homes, and some of the best communities in the greater Charlotte area, then you definitely want to go check out Weddington. And by the way, guys, we have shot videos where we do a deep dive on many of these communities. So if you like one of these communities, want to learn a little bit more about it, look in the description below. We'll add links to all of the videos of the deep dives we've done on these communities. It'll help you learn a little bit more about these certain areas and the great things to do. Number 2 comes in at Tega Cay, South Carolina. It's on the other side of Charlotte, North Carolina, the south side, nestled on the banks of Lake Norman. It is a fantastic waterfront and golf course community. Tega Cay started as a master plan community and morphed into a town of its own with its own fire and police department. Niche.com actually rated Tega Cay as the best place to live in South Carolina, and they gave it an overall rating of an A+. Niche.com gave them an A+ for public schools, A+ for families. They said a B- for cost of living and a B for nightlife, which Tega Cay is really known to be a little bit more of a family-oriented place than a place that has a lot of nightlife going on. Niche.com said the median price range in Tega Cay was $394,000. The average price point in Tega Cay is actually closer to $522,000, so just a little bit off there, Niche.com. And for a single family home, you're gonna be closer to $560,000. You will definitely find a ton of variability in the housing options available here in Tega Cay. Now, a lot of the homes are going to be a little bit older, and the topography is a little bit more extreme in Tega Cay, so you're going to have a little bit more hills and a little bit more stories in a lot of your homes. But you can find some gorgeous waterfront homes, golf course homes, all the way to some fantastic single family options and townhome options as well. So as far as location and traffic, you are a little bit farther away from Charlotte City Center. Your commute to Charlotte City Center, if you call Tega Cay home, will be anywhere between 30 and 50 minutes depending on traffic. But the real draw of Tega Cay is the community aspect and the lifestyle it lends its residents. Residents love having access to waterfront beaches, miles of walking trails, golfing, a marina, and also a clubhouse. First up on the list is no surprise, is Davidson, North Carolina. Niche.com has ranked Davidson #1 on the list for the past couple of years. Davidson, North Carolina is a super walkable town north of Charlotte, right on the banks of Lake Norman. The lifestyle Davidson lends its residents is fantastic. You have the Main Street vibe with a ton of great restaurants and boutiques, and you can also take advantage of everything Lake Norman has to offer because it's right in your backyard. So you're definitely gonna love living in Davidson. Not to mention you have the popular Davidson College in the town as well, so if you wanna catch a nice sporting event, it's right there too. Niche.com gave Davidson overall an A+, which is obvious, it's #1 on the list. They gave an A for schools, A+ for families, crime and safety a B, and cost of living a B-. Niche.com had the average price point for a home here in Davidson at $478,000, which is a little bit low, guys. It's actually gonna be closer to $700,000, and for a single family home here in Davidson is going to be closer to $790,000. And when you compare that to the average price point of the greater Charlotte area, which is at $545,000, it's gonna be a little bit higher than some of the surrounding areas. Davidson has some very beautiful established communities with some gorgeous estates like River Run and Runnymede, where you're gonna have your $1 million homes, but they also have some other great communities as well. Davidson has new construction communities like Davidson Bay, and if you're looking for a home in the price range around $600,000, then you wanna check out West Branch. So let's take a look at traffic and location. Davidson's right by I-77, and you're about 25 to 40 minutes from Charlotte City Center, depending on traffic. The great thing is I-77 does have an expressway, so if you pay a little bit more money, you'll be able to get there a little bit quicker. So overall, Davidson is a fantastic place to live. It is one of my personal favorite suburbs around the Charlotte area. You're super close to Charlotte. There's a lot of great things to do right in town, and you have the great access to Lake Norman. So if you are looking to move to the greater Charlotte area, you're definitely gonna fall in love with Davidson, so definitely check it out. So there you have it, folks, Niche.com's list of the top 10 suburbs in the greater Charlotte area. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree? Comment below. We've also shot a ton of videos and put together a lot of websites on many of these communities we discussed today, and we'll put links in the description below that'll take you to our website that shows the video and gives you a ton of great information if you found a community you love and want to do a deep dive in it. And if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate here in the greater Charlotte area, myself and my team would love to be your real estate resource of choice. So feel free to give me a call, text, or email us, carrier pigeon, whatever works best for you. We'd love to have a conversation and see how we can help guide you through your real estate goals. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video.